Gary V, welcome to Smashy Crypto Show, author, entrepreneur, and creator of V-Friends as well, and CEO. Welcome to Smashy Crypto Show.
Thanks for having me.
Today we're going to talk all NFT, and I'm not going to start easy with you.
Okay.
I would like to time you.
Okay.
And let's do that.
Let's do it.
I'm going to time you, and I want you to describe NFT for me in 30 seconds, but in the simplest way possible, as if you're interpreting it for a 7-year-old kid. Go.
NFT is owning a digital asset on the blockchain that everybody on earth can see that you actually own it. It also has the ability to have a smart contract underneath it that allows you to add extra value above and beyond the image that you see.
Damn, 18 seconds. 18 seconds, not bad at all. And you're launching your own agency for NFTs as well.
Yes.
So can you tell us more about that?
Thank you for asking. Vayner NFT was a company we started last year that is intended to help mainly Fortune 500 companies launch meaningful NFT projects. Because VaynerMedia is such a player in the social media revolution for the biggest companies in the world, we thought we had permission and equity to help Pepsi, Budweiser to do their projects. We were right, and those two clients and many others have come on board, and it has been a smashing success because A, we had the right thesis, B, Avery, who ran our APAC office, is incredibly talented and has done a great job, and it's really been a lot of fun already.
But you also have a section for education around it, which is very important.
Yeah, a lot. You know, our thesis was, yes, we want to launch projects for brands, but it's so new that if the executives in the biggest companies in the world don't have the education, yes, they may make massive mistakes. And so you're absolutely right. One of our most popular products within Vayner NFT is the 6, 8, 12-week education course we do for top executives in big brands, and it's been very fruitful.
And that's very important even for individuals in the NFT world and the cryptocurrencies, like education. Do your research before you start investing.
So many people are caught up in the greed of fast cash,
yes,
that they don't do the meaningful homework. You know, one of the things that has saved me from scams, from bad investments, from ruining my reputation is the hundreds of hours of research that I did long before I ever said a damn word about NFTs. And I'm very grateful for that process, and I continue to rely on it.
That's amazing. How has been V-Friends for you?
Oh boy, it's a dream come true. You know, D-Rock and I have some content from 3 years ago when I was trying to create V-Friends as toys that would sit on your on your desk. So this has been in my mind for a long time. And I've always wanted to own a significant intellectual property. I always thought and have talked about in my content that I would buy a historically popular Smurfs, Gumby, something like that. I never envisioned that I would be able to stand up my own intellectual property.
Be an artist as well.
Yeah, I have a little bit of doodling skills that I'm proud of. I know some people don't love it, but I get it. It's very simplistic, but it's important to me. It was important at the provenance of me creating my universe. First started not only from my brain, but from my fingers, and now I can develop that IP.
And creator economy is the future as well. How will NFT help the creator economy?
Well, it creates a new outlet.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that artists can now monetize, and I think much like I saw with influencers in 2008, the long tail. My thesis when I wrote Crush It was, it's not just gonna be about people that make millions, there will be people that make 80,000 a year talking about what they love as an influencer, which became true.
Yeah.
And it seemed far-fetched in 2008. That's what I see now. Not everyone's gonna be Beeple. People aren't gonna be selling $60 million pieces all over the place. But do I believe that there's a 16-year-old girl right now in the world who, if NFTs had not come along, she would have given up her creative ambitions to be a lawyer,
100%.
to be, right?
100%.
Do I think she in 8 years will make 100,000 a year, but be very happy? Even more happy than if she made 200,000 a year being a lawyer. That's right. And to me, I mean, literally I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
That to me is incredible, and I'm excited to witness it.
And we have a new word right now, like the metaverse and everything. Will we see like VCon in the metaverse?
When the metaverse is ready, we will.
Yeah.
I think right now people are prematurely investing in VR and virtual land. we are still far away from that. Now, far away could change in a minute, but right now, nobody watching this knows 100 people spending 4 hours a day in the VR metaverse, let alone the million it would take for VR to be, and metaverse to be sustainable as a consumer behavior. So I still think we're pretty far away.
Cool. Do we think Gary V will have a garage sale in the metaverse and flip NFTs there?
You know, like when I tell you I've dreamed about garage selling in the metaverse, buying NFTs and reselling them, that is my great hope, because then I don't have to worry if it's raining or if I'm in New Jersey to go garage selling. That would be the great gift of my life.
Nice. But there are a couple of concerns about the metaverse and this word, which is like data security, for instance. So this one thing, and another thing, you always talk about positivity, good values as well. Will that be there in the metaverse? Like it cannot be controlled, maybe?
One thing that will never be decentralized is human behavior. Of course there's going to be bad behavior in the metaverse. There's bad behavior everywhere. Humans are flawed.
Yeah.
People do things when they're unhappy. People do things when they're desperate. And so I think it's fascinating to watch people judge platforms for things that humans are actually doing. So
just like how we judge money for
100%. Money and fame doesn't change somebody, it exposes somebody. Social media hasn't changed people the way that people want it to say it is. It's exploiting the truth, which is people are showing their true actions. And that will happen in the metaverse. Of course there'll be bad behavior. There's people stealing NFTs every day.
So harassment in the metaverse.
Of course, I've seen, you see like a new platform doesn't make humans act any better. Often it just accelerates our truth.
100%, I agree. And also what I wanted to say is like you, if not the first, you're always one of the first in jumping to trends. In 2009, it was social media. 2021, it's NFTs. How do you do that? Like today you have a crazy schedule. How do you find that kind of balance, or how do you do it? What fuels you?
Listening. You know, people see me blabbering and talking all the time on the internet. What I don't think they realize is the other 20 hours, 23 hours of my day, I'm doing other things. This is rare for me to be on trips. Even when I'm traveling a lot, I still have tons of time to listen. I think my greatest strength is listening and then making observations and then acting on them. And I think that's why I've consistently been ahead of things. Even when I'm my busiest, I was incredibly busy when I decided the NFT thing was happening.
Yeah.
When I think something big is happening, I push everything to the side. And no matter how busy I was with Gary V, family, life, and with Vayner, which I was incredibly busy with VaynerMedia, I knew that this was a special moment and that I had to attack it. And I always have the ability to really lean into my intuition when I think something big is happening.
That's amazing, and congrats on the new book. You sold like 1 million already. So thank you so much, and thank you for being with us on Smashy Crypto Show.
Thank you for having me.